Right now it's 6. Winter weather is wreaking havoc. The snow is causing several accidents on the roads.
And crews are battling a fire on La Crosse's south side.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 6.
Good evening, I'm Emily Brown.
And I'm Ken Kozarowski. Happening now, a fire just south of City Auto Sales on Mormon Cooley Road in La Crosse. That fire is on a residential property. Multiple tankers and units are on site, including trucks from La Crosse Fire Department. Unclear so far if there are any injuries at this time. We will update you as we learn more from officials.
Earlier today, this was the scene in Tomah on 94 and Wisconsin 21. The slick roads causing a semi to roll right over. No word if the driver inside was injured.
In Onalaska, police say a Honda Civic straight off the I-90 exit 4 off-ramp. That vehicle going right through a fence. No word on any injuries.
And check out this video on Campbell Road in La Crosse. Folks getting a little creative this morning. They used leaf blowers to clear the sidewalks. So what's next for us? Let's bring in Greg for the answers.
We definitely have some bitter cold temperatures tonight, especially further east you go. Right now they have a cold weather advisory, and that means wind chills could potentially reach at times minus 25. We'll see wind chills approach that, but it won't be long duration as what you would be expected out to the east. And that's why so we'll still see wind chills, but the more dangerous or at least long-term exposures of those temperatures will probably be just to our east. But otherwise, still bitterly cold outside. But still, our temperatures continue to fall. The good news is road conditions, snow shower activity is all kind of diminished too. So really just going to be battling the cold temperatures, some wind, and then the wind chills really throughout the rest of the evening. There's your few showers out there. Most of it's pushed to the east now. Vokesfield down in Richland County over to the east. You'll see a few flurries here and there, but really I don't expect to see much of that activity. Zoom out, that cold front is pushed well to the south, all the way down to Indiana and Ohio, and far south as Kansas. So it's quite a big stretch there. There's your current temperatures right now. If we kind of zoom out, -5 in St. Cloud, but go all the way up to the north, it's -20, and these are actual temperatures in the Dakotas up to the Canada. So that's give you an idea of this Arctic air that is coming through. Now this evening, just cold, those wind chills around the 14 to 15 degree mark. We'll get down to 3 later on, and then Eau Claire, similar type of story, getting below 0 pretty close, or then actually at 11 p.m. with that wind chill around -20. And really overnight it's just going to be cold. You're going to wake up with cold temperatures, cold wind chill. The good news going forward, we are going to see some moderation of temperatures on Friday. Unfortunately, we got some weekend mess potentially in the forecast, and we'll break that down a bit later too.
All right. Thank you, Greg.
Well, with area temperatures soon falling into the single digits and even negatives, you can never be too prepared when heading outside. Gunderson's injury prevention coordinator, Megan Anderson, says to cover the sensitive areas of your body like your nose and ears. She says weather conditions like wind chill determine how quickly frostbite or hypothermia can set in. Anderson says to stay indoors if possible and make sure to check on kids and older adults. And while you can treat mild cases of frostbite at home by using a warm washcloth, more extreme cases need medical attention.
Your fingers, whatever exposed part of your body starts to turn like yellow and firm or gray, then you would want to go to the emergency room to get that checked out.
First responders say there's a lot that bystanders can do to help someone struggling with the cold. They recommend putting heat packs under someone's armpits or helping move them into a warm building.
Overnight warming shelter space is at a premium in the city. Now, Catholic Charities does have an overnight shelter on 3rd Street. That opens at 7 o'clock tonight. The roughly 34 beds are first come, first served. Residents can also get a hot meal, bathroom and shower access, laundry, and breakfast the next morning, though occupants have to leave by 8 a.m. that next day. Salvation Army, meanwhile, has about 65 beds, but officials say they are already at capacity. The Wisconsin man who faked his own drowning is in custody.
News 8 Now's Jeremy Wall joins us with the...
Yeah, Ken and Emily, there's still more questions than answers in this story, but 45-year-old Ryan Borgwart had his first court appearance today.
We understand that things can happen, but there's a family that wants their daddy back.
Green Lake County sheriffs say Borgwart returned to the U.S. after leaving behind his wife and 3 kids in August after reportedly faking his own death. Investigators say Borgwart traveled from Watertown to Green Lake, then capsizing his kayak, dumping his phone, and paddling an inflatable boat to shore. He then rode an electric bike to Madison. From there, he took a bus to Detroit, another bus to Canada, and got on a plane to Europe, leaving officials to search for his body.
We didn't give up. And we can stand here today feeling relieved.
The search lasted for more than a month. Borgward faked his own death because of a personal matter. Evidence from an unknown laptop shows he planned to go to Europe to mislead investigators and allegedly be with a girl he met online.
We're still putting that together, so I can't release that yet.
Investigators found passport photos and communication with a woman from Uzbekistan. Authorities also discovered he took out a $375,000 life insurance policy for his family in January. Borgward was charged with obstructing an officer. He told the judge he can't afford an attorney, and the court entered a not guilty plea on his behalf. Tonight, he remains in jail at a $500 signature bond. Borgward's next court appearance is scheduled for January 13th. Authorities say he came back to the U.S. to be with his family. I've reached out to them for their reaction, but guys, I haven't heard anything yet.
All right, thank you, Jeremy. Police in Toma are looking for a suspect in a Thanksgiving Day attempted homicide. Police are searching for 30-year-old David Hintz, who is believed to be in the Greater Warrens area. Information on Hintz's whereabouts should be directed to Toma PD at 608-343-3754.
Police have already arrested 33-year-old Justin Novak in connection to the homicide. He has been charged and is currently being held on a $50,000 cash bond. Now, Novak's next court appearance is set for December 20th.
At this hour, local leaders are gathering in Mondovi for an important addition to Buffalo County's healthcare landscape. The new Amplify Health by Gunderson Mondovi Clinic, Gunderson's first Amplify branded clinic, is celebrating its grand opening with a ribbon cutting ceremony. The facility, located along Highway 37, aims to fill critical healthcare gaps in the region following the departure of previous providers like Prevea and HSHS.
Super disruptive when you hear about hospitals closing and clinics closing. So for us to be able to purchase this clinic, get it opened, I think the clinic closed in April. We'll be opening up, 6-ish months later. Feels really good to get that care back to this community.
The clinic will officially open to patients on Monday.
Teachers across La Crosse got a special surprise today. The La Crosse Public Education Foundation handed out more than $51,000 in Gold Star grants. 21 projects received funding, everything from maple syrup making to dance programs. Summit Elementary will build an outdoor shelter for maple syruping, while other schools got balance bikes, robots, and interactive touchscreens.
We were hoping for this one because it's such a collaborative experience for everybody, and it ties to our curriculum outdoors. So for us to be able to start this yearly tradition, we just could not be more excited.
The foundation has given out more than $1 million in grants since 1988.
The spirit of Christmas came alive at the Salvation Army of La Crosse County. Hundreds of families picked up gifts and turkey dinners as part of the Salvation Army's annual Angel Giving Tree program. The Salvation Army is still accepting donations online and by mail for those who want to help.
Sudden, but not surprising.
The FBI boss is leaving. We have more on when he will leave his post and who will replace him after the break.
Sick of running out of hot water? The professionals at Maxwell White are here to handle all of your water heater needs. Our licensed technicians can install, repair, or replace any type of water heater with same-day or next-day service. Call Maxwell White. Plumbing done right.
If your home is looking drab, trade it in. The furniture's old and yucky, trade it in. If you're seeking a solution, then King's your resolution. If you're tired of your look, then trade it in.
At King's Trade-In Sale, trade in your old recliner for $50 towards a new one. Trade in your old sofa for $100. Trade in your old mattress for $75. Plus get free delivery and 12 months no interest payments at the King Furniture Trade-In Sale. Trade it in!
The holidays.
So happy to get
and holiday trips. And holiday toys. And holiday bonding. And it all comes together in a Chevrolet.
Find your red tag and use your red tag bonus cash to get $5,750 total cash allowance on this Silverado. Visit HometownChevy.com.
Hey, Babe, what's a 5-letter word that starts with PH and ends with NE? Clue is get 4 of these for free with 4 lines for $90 a month at US Cellular.
James, have you tried the 4 free phone flakes? I love these free phone flakes.
Hey, Dad, 4 free phones.
Each serving has 4 free phones.
4 free phones?
Thanks.
Oh.
They're right behind me, aren't they?
Choose 4 free phones and 4 lines for $90 a month. No trade-in needed. US Cellular.
Here at Maxwell White, we grew up under these lights, so we know what hard work and dedication really means. Being your hometown champs means being part of a team that succeeds together. So every time you call, you get nothing but our best.
A critical meeting on Capitol Hill today for Defense Secretary nominee Pete Hegseth. He met with Maine Republican Senator Susan Collins. She's publicly expressed concerns with Hegseth. Collins's vote is considered among the toughest for him to nab.
Pressed him on both his position on military issues as well as the allegations against him. So I don't think there was anything that we did not cover.
Collins also said she needed further vetting of Hegseth before deciding how to vote.
FBI Director Chris Wray is leaving the agency. He plans to resign by January 20th. Wray, a Republican, was appointed by President-elect Trump in 2017. Trump has been critical of Wray since the 2022 classified document search at Mar-a-Lago. Trump plans to nominate Kash Patel for the position of FBI Director, a job which typically comes with a 10-year term. Almost time to make holiday travel plans.
With what AAA expects to see on the roads and how they're preparing after the break.
Definitely bitter cold for any travel plans here for the next couple days, but we do have some wintry mist potential for your Saturday. We'll kind of time out what that means and whether we'll see any travel impacts from that coming up on your First Warn Weather update after the break.
Welcome to Wesco. Welcome to huge selection and savings. Season's greetings from Wesco and Sparta. Buy one furniture item at regular price and get the second furniture item half off. Wesco and Sparta, where white glove delivery and setup are always free. Tell them Peyton sent you.
Are record high energy costs putting a squeeze on your fixed or limited incomes? While you haven't asked for it, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and your local energy assistance providers are here to help. No Wisconsin resident should ever have to face the challenge of living without heat or power or face homelessness. For a hand up, apply today.
To everyone who's hungry for something special,
Culver's is the place for us. Hi, what can I make fresh for you today? It's nice being greeted by people who are glad to see you. And I appreciate that they use real ingredients like fresh beef and Wisconsin cheese. The frozen custard is so fresh and creamy, it tastes like it was made just for us. It's our pleasure. Just spending time with family, that's what mealtime at Culver's is all about.
From Wisconsin with love, welcome to Delicious!
Stay warm and cozy this winter with La Crosse Fireplace Company and receive a 30% federal tax credit. Unlike a traditional steel wood stove, a Hearthstone soapstone wood stove delivers consistent heat using beautiful soapstone. Purchase your Hearthstone wood stove before the end of the year and receive a 30% federal tax credit on the entire package and installation. La Crosse Fireplace Company, because your place is by the fire.
It's the Friday the 13th sale. One day only. Get 13 of the hottest deals, like ground chuck and matzo pizza. 13 deals that are hotter than hot, including items for under $1. Save big on these 13 deals and more, in store and online. One day only. Friday the 13th, only at Hy-Vee.
Welcome to Wesco. Welcome to huge selection and savings. Season's greetings from Wesco and Sparta. Buy one furniture item at regular price and get the second furniture item half off. Wesco and Sparta, where white glove delivery and setup are always free. Tell them Peyton sent you.
Expect more from News 8 Now. Thanks for watching.
The end-of-year travel stretch is just around the corner, and AAA says Americans can expect a busy time in the skies and on the roads.
Karen Kafa is in Washington with a look at how to prepare now for smooth travels ahead.
Buckle up and get ready for crowded flights and roadways all over again.
Thanksgiving was a record setter, and here we are with the year-end holiday forecast, and we're projecting another record year.
AAA expects 119.3 million people will travel 50 miles or more during the holiday period between Saturday, December 21st and Wednesday, January 1st. And for the 107 million Americans expected to drive, gas prices will be lower than last holiday season. AAA spokesperson Aixa Diaz says there's a traditional drop in winter demand coupled with new trends.
A lot of people are working remotely over the holidays, not going into the office as much. That brings gas demand down. And a lot of people do their holiday shopping online. So you're not having as many people driving to stores as we used to in the past.
Government inflation data released Wednesday showed airfares up 4.7% year over year. Melanie Fish of Expedia says domestic fares were pretty reasonable ahead of the holidays, but now the clock is ticking.
If you haven't made your plans yet to go over the hills and through the woods to grandmother's house, you've got to get on it.
Fish also says air passengers haven't faced too many delays and cancellations this year, but notes it's winter now.
It is the holidays, so make sure you have all your travel apps downloaded so you're getting updates quickly. Keep it in a carry-on. It's going to save you so much of a headache if you're not searching for a lost suitcase. And be flexible. Make sure you're leaving yourself plenty of time once you get to the airport.
In Washington, I'm Karen Kafa.
Well, pack your bags because we're boarding the Wintry Mess Express over here,
We
according
really
to
are.
Greg.
Oh my goodness, yeah, frigid temperatures tonight, but how long will they last? Let's send it over to Greg.
Well, the good news is it's not going to last too long, but we do still got about another 24 hours till we start seeing a little bit better conditions on Friday. But still bitterly cold through tomorrow, through Thursday, really Thursday night into Friday. We'll start to see some moderation of temperatures. We'll probably get back up to the 20s to upper teens, so still below average, but we won't have to deal with the wind chill there. And still sunshine actually Thursday and Friday too. There'll be plenty of that also. But we are tracking a system that's lifting north into northern Illinois, excuse me. That could bring a wintry mess. So we're talking rain, freezing rain, changing toward rain. This could go on late Friday night through Saturday. So we could see some travel problems with that time period. But for tonight, it's really just going to be the wind chill. 15 to 20 below. It's really going to be pretty common across most of the area. At times throughout the night, you could see some areas get into that 20 to 25 below range, especially further east you go. Overall, the winds will die down a little bit overnight, but still when you wake up with the temperatures in the teens or single digits, below zero, you're still going to have wind chills well below zero. By the time you get to noon tomorrow, we still got about wind chills sub-zero, even 10 to 15 up to the north. So it's not going to warm up too much despite the sunshine that we're going to have out there. And then going home tomorrow, light winds, still a little bit of a wind chill, but you'll notice the winds really drop off in the afternoon towards the evening, but still kind of chilly as you go throughout there. There's your high temperatures right now. For Friday, we're going to bump them up a little bit. We should be in the upper 20s to low 30s, so this is still below average, but we won't be dealing with wind chill, and we still got some sunshine, so kind of a cold Friday, but overall not as typically as bad we're going to see for tomorrow. Now Saturday, things get a little bit more interesting. The temperatures will start rising Friday night. By the time we get to afternoon, we're looking at above freezing temperatures for most of the area. Now this does involve precipitation, and this is where the travel issues come in, especially in the morning when temperatures are starting to rise. So we do have alert day conditions in for this time frame. We're talking late night, not Friday evening. It's more after midnight towards Saturday morning. Could have hazardous travel as we got snow changing to freezing rain. It could have changed to rain back on Saturday or even snow depending on location. So a lot to play out there. Most areas will see this. Better shot for ice if you go south of I-90. If we kind of time that out, you can see overall pretty quiet conditions all the way through Friday evening. No problems to speak of, just increasing clouds. But notice as we go past midnight, that system lifts to the north. So you start seeing this pink showing up, which is actually mixed precipitation. We're talking sleet, potential freezing rain. They'll begin to lift towards the area and spread across it through Saturday morning. Now there will be eventually some snow further north as it kind of changes over up to that area, but we could see eventually in Saturday morning at some point change back over to rain, but that's kind of up in the air of exactly when that would happen. I do believe by the time we get to the afternoon, you're going to see more of this become just rain. Roads won't be as much of an issue as our temperatures get above freezing, but we're going to have to contend with quite a bit of precipitation type going back and forth. Better shot for freezing rain. We're talking ice, just a little bit on the roads. Better shot as you go further north, but everyone has that opportunity, and we're talking Friday night, but early Saturday morning. So we'll keep an eye on that. But in the meantime, bundle up because the cold air will be here through Friday. The alert day goes on early Saturday, and then mild conditions for the most part next week with another rain chance coming in for Monday. So definitely some of the coldest temperatures of the year we'll see right now.
Thank you for the update, Greg. Coming up next in sports, get ready to vote. The News 8 Play of the Week nominees have arrived. Great shots, high flyers, and slick moves on the mat. All that and more from Jacob next.
Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions, your choice for quality, affordable windows, installed by our experienced team. Contact us or stop into our showroom today for your free estimate.
One of the things that I found very helpful was with the education that Tom provided me to help me understand the role that each unit played in helping to maintain good water quality.
Your journey to wellness begins at Vernon Memorial Healthcare, where excellence in orthopedic care is a reality. From initial consultation to post-operative recovery, every step of the way is tailored to you. The numerous awards for orthopedic services are a testament to our entire team's skill and dedication. Your path to wellness is paved with our unwavering support and expertise. Trust us for a brighter, more active tomorrow. Vernon Memorial Healthcare.
One of the things that I found very helpful was with the education that Tom provided me to help me understand the role that each unit played in helping to maintain good water quality.
Covering all the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now Sports with Jacob Lenzendorf.
Well, after a tumultuous season in Madison, the Badgers have now seen their third quarterback enter the transfer portal. Braden Locke will be sporting a new jersey in 2025 as a sophomore announced today that he will be entering the transfer portal. He threw for 1,936 yards, 13 touchdowns, and 10 interceptions this past season. The Badgers went 3-7 in the 10 games that he played in. And on Twitter, he said, "Thank you to the University of Wisconsin, the coaches, and my teammates for an unforgettable 2 years. I'll always cherish my time here. I will be entering the transfer portal with 2 years of eligibility remaining." He joins Tyler Van Dyke and redshirt freshman Cole LaCrue in the portal. And now it is time for the nominees. Here we go. First up, it's a little bit of grappling action. It's the Central senior Christian Parcher with a nice move to gain the power position, slamming his opponent to the ground, and he will eventually get that 3 count. Coming up, 1, 2, 3, and that is the pin right there. At number 2, it's Cotter's Clarissa Sauer with the slick move right here. She's going to drive to the hoop, hit a little step back, and can the jumper. A great move right there by the senior. The Ramblers would win this one by 24, 57-33. More upcoming here. Number 4, we've got hand down, man down, the motto for Braylon Backus of Black River Falls against Arcadia. He pulls from deep and he connects for the triple. Raiders got the win, but a pretty shot right here from Backus from deep in three-point land. Last but not least, this one from last night, steal by Brendan Chenault, and the sophomore is cleared for takeoff. Skying for the two-handed dunk on Alaska would roll past Winona in this one. So that's what we've got for this week to choose from. Some good stuff. Once again, to vote, head to news8000.com. Under the sports tab, click on Play of the Week. You'll be able to choose from your favorite from there. Voting will be open shortly after the show, and those results will be aired on Friday during the 6 p.m. show. Guys, initial thoughts here? How about that dunk?
I mean, that last one, yeah.
It's a solid one. But the ones I've liked, it usually ends up not winning. So
Yeah,
I won't predict it now.
Right. The communities will show out regardless of how.
Oh,
well amazing their play is, but some good stuff across the board. I just like seeing his eyes light up when he gets the steal. That's only a sophomore that's dunking, by the way. So who knows, but good stuff right there.
For sure. Thanks, Jacob.
All right, we'll have another look at your forecast right after this.
Getting the kids ready for school isn't always easy.
But knowing what it'll be like so they know what to wear makes it a little easier.
We'll see you tomorrow morning.
Warm up your wallet this winter with Ultra's Live Your Life Spend account. Open a new account before December 31st and get a $50 bonus. Just make 20 debit card purchases within 60 days of opening your account to chill out and cash in. Open your account today.
Blaine's Farm and Fleet's huge gift sale is going on now. We carry an amazing selection of unique gifts for all the originals on your list. For the Grill Masters, Scrub Daddy grill brushes are just $12.49. For the builders and fixers, get $50 off this Milwaukee 2-tool combo kit. For your pets, these jumbo dog beds are $29.99. Rewards members save an extra $5. Plus, Blaine's gift cards always make perfect gifts. Don't miss our huge gift sale, only at Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Be an original.
'Tis the season for mistletoe and holly, for decorated trees and presents and celebration of the good news. I bring you holiday greetings from the Board Store family. Our wish and prayer for you is for a very Merry Christmas and a new year filled with many blessings. If you need a break from all the holiday busy, stop at 524 Copeland Avenue in La Crosse and wander through our 8 historic buildings. You will discover lots of ideas for improving your home in the new year. The Board Store Home Improvements, improving your home, improving your life.
Experience the freedom of Ultra's Live Your Life Spend account. Designed for young adults, this free account earns cashback debit rewards with no monthly fees or minimum balances. Plus, open an account before December 31st and get a $50 bonus.
Join the conversation at facebook.com/news8000. Or you can always find us at news8000.com.
All right, definitely cold for tomorrow. Wind chills in the morning could be around 20 below. They won't improve much tomorrow despite the sunshine that we'll have out there. And we'll see more sunshine on Friday too. Temperatures modify a little bit, but we got the alert day conditions for Saturday morning because we do have some ice potential along with snow that could impact some travel Saturday morning. Otherwise, we'll kind of mild out the rest of the period through Sunday with more rain chances coming for Monday. So definitely bundle up, but keep an eye on the forecast for Saturday morning too.
All right, we will. Thank you, Greg, and thank you all for joining us at 6.
We'll see you at 10.